Brazil plane crash today, a comprehensive look at the tragic incident. In a tragic turn of events, Brazil was struck by a devastating plane crash today, leaving many in shock and mourning. Incidents like these serve as grim reminders of the risks associated with air travel, even in an era where aviation is considered one of the safest modes of transportation. In this article, we'll delve into the details surrounding the crash, exploring the circumstances that led to it, the immediate aftermath, and the broader implications for aviation safety. Details of the crash occurred on date, at approximately time, near, location. The aircraft involved was identified as a type of aircraft operated by airline/operator. The flight was carrying number of passengers, and number of crew members at the time of the incident. The plane was en route from departure city to destination, and initial reports indicate that it encountered difficulties shortly after takeoff. Unfortunately, the exact nature of the issue that led to the crash is still under investigation, with authorities working diligently to uncover the facts, circumstances leading to the crash, weather conditions at the time of the crash were reported to be weather conditions, which could have contributed to the incident. The flight path, which was supposed to take the aircraft over planned route, was abruptly altered as the pilot attempted to address the issue. Before the crash, there were possible technical issues reported by the crew, raising concerns about the plane's airworthiness. However, it's important to note that these details are preliminary and subject to change as more information becomes available. Immediate aftermath. The immediate response to the crash was swift, with emergency services arriving on the scene within minutes. Rescue operations were launched to search for survivors and recover the bodies of those who perished in the crash. Local authorities issued statements confirming the severity of the situation, and initial reports from eyewitnesses painted a grim picture of the wreckage. The crash site, located in a type of area, was cordoned off to allow investigators to begin their work. Unfortunately, the chances of finding survivors appeared slim, given the extent of the damage observed. Impact on the local community. The crash has had a profound impact on the local community, with reports of number of casualties, and number of injuries. The incident has also disrupted local infrastructure, with affected roads, buildings, or environment being particularly hard hit. In the wake of the tragedy, the community has come together to support the victims and their families. Vigils and memorial services are being planned, as the emotional toll on those who lost loved ones is immeasurable. Response from government and officials. Brazilian government officials were quick to respond, with government official offering condolences to the families of the victims and pledging full support for the investigation. The country's aviation authority, has also launched an inquiry into the crash, with assistance from international agencies such as International Agency, expected. Media coverage. The crash has dominated headlines both in Brazil and around the world. Local and international media outlets have been providing continuous updates, with social media playing a significant role in spreading news and information. The public reaction has been one of shock and sadness, with many expressing their condolences online. Investigation into the crash. The investigation into the crash is being led by investigative agency, with a focus on determining the cause of the incident. Investigators will be examining the plane's black box, which records flight data and cockpit communications, as well as the wreckage itself. There are numerous challenges involved in the investigation, including challenges in investigation, but authorities are committed to uncovering the truth. A timeline for the investigation has not yet been provided, though updates are expected in the coming weeks. Speculations and theories. As with any aviation disaster, speculation about the cause of the crash has already begun. Some initial theories suggest Theory 1, while others point to Theory 2 as a potential cause. However, experts caution against jumping to conclusions, as the investigation is still in its early stages. Misinformation and rumors are also circulating, particularly on social media, making it essential to rely on official sources for accurate information. Historical context. Unfortunately, this is not the first time Brazil has experienced a tragic plane crash. In year, a similar incident occurred when, past incident. Comparisons are being drawn between today's crash and previous accidents, highlighting ongoing concerns about aviation safety. Globally, the aviation industry has made significant strides in improving safety over the years. But incidents like this remind us that there is always more work to be done. Implications for aviation safety. The implications of this crash for aviation safety are significant. Depending on the findings of the investigation, there could be changes to regulations and procedures designed to prevent similar incidents in the future. Airlines may also be prompted to review their safety protocols to ensure the highest standards are maintained. Passenger confidence in air travel may be shaken in the short term, but history shows that the industry is resilient and capable of learning from tragedies like this. Support for the victims. In the aftermath of the crash, various organizations have stepped in to provide support to the victims and their families. Organization 1 and Organization 2 are offering assistance with type of support, while psychological support is being made available to those affected by the tragedy.